name is Anne Iveson and I'm here at the 8th Symposium for the Collar Institute of Private Equity. And joining me now is Dr. Olivier Younès, who is Affiliate Professor at HEC in Paris and also CEO of XPEN. Olivier, thank you very much for joining us today on our panel on venture capital and growth capital. And I wanted to ask you, if I may, how has the model for venture capital changed, if at all, since the bursting of the bubble in the early 2000s?
And the fact is that my experience is that this model did not really change that much. At the time, there was some kind of bubble because of the very high levels of valuation. And now people are talking about unicorns, for instance, that are $1 billion companies that are startups or post-startups. So we're still in this kind of very exciting market and arena where the valuation can really grow at a high pace while there's still paper value. So what counts in the arena of private equity and within private equity and venture capital, it's the cash on cash return for investors. And from this extent, things have not really changed.
Do you think then, are we at risk of having another situation that we had in the early 2000s where valuations have really exceeded their true intrinsic value? Or is there something different about some of these companies that have attracted these high values?
The thing which appears to me as a different situation compared with the year 2000 is that now things that were forecasted at this very moment, at this time, are just the reality. The digital nation, digital natives as a new country or new market in itself, the exponential growth that companies in the sharing economy like Uber, for instance, are experiencing. These are real things. That was not the case in the year 2000. In the year 2000, it was more of a vision, which was good, even if it was not good in terms of time to market, but it was the good vision at the medium term. And we are in this medium term. So effectively, some investors in Europe and also in the Silicon Valley are talking about a bubble that may be possible, but at the same time, still the fundamentals are here. The markets that are underlying are with very high levels of traction because consumers and digital natives are really using massively this kind of services, of IT new services. Then the business models are quite stabilized. There's no revolution considering the business models. It's quite, for instance, in the e-commerce, it is now more of marketplace, for instance. It's more of software as a service for IT. So these kind of new business models at this time are stabilized now, and still the good fundamentals of a team are here, people managing the ambiguity and executing well.
And one last point on exit. Everybody was talking about the limitation of exits for venture capital. How has that changed, if at all, in improving the general interest as a venture capital as an asset class for investors?
What is very exciting at this moment is that the old economy, the traditional economy, is really, to me, getting aware of the fact that digitalization is no longer an option. So they're trying different options, like for instance, building inside corporate ventures funds. They are also trying to co-invest in incubators, accelerators, giving some initiatives to have some kind of exposure to what startups really are doing. But they are aware now that a startup is not a little company, it's a specific company. And unfortunately from their perspective, but fortunately for the one of the VCs, this kind of big blue chip did not invest massively in this kind of new economy. So now they will probably do build-ups, and through these build-ups, there will be good exits for VCs, hopefully.
Thank you very much indeed for joining us. Thank you.